Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're looking to make your daily work easier, but you definitely don't have a computer science degree, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Consider this explainer your friendly, totally jargon-free coaching bootcamp. We're going to break down the absolute basics of AI and show you exactly how you can start using it to your advantage right now, today. Absolutely no technical background required.
So let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room right off the bat, okay? Is AI taking over the world, or is it just taking notes for us? Let's forget the sci-fi movies and the Terminators for a minute. In the real world, it's actually much better to think of AI as a highly capable, super eager, but honestly, sometimes kind of naive junior assistant sitting right next to you at your desk. It is here to help you do your job better and faster, not to take it away.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1. AI Demystified, the basics.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Before we start playing around in the AI sandbox, let's use a really simple umbrella metaphor to kind of organize all these crazy buzzwords we keep hearing. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the all-encompassing umbrella. It's simply the broadest category for computer programs that are able to behave and do things as a human being might do them. If a machine is doing a task that usually takes human intelligence, like say recognizing speech or making a decision, that falls under the AI umbrella. It's the big picture.
Now, sitting right underneath that large AI umbrella is machine learning, and this was a massive technological shift. Instead of explicitly programming a machine with these rigid, hard-coded rules on exactly how to do a task, machine learning is all about providing the machine with massive amounts of data so it can actually learn the patterns on its own. It's like teaching by example rather than just handing it a strict rulebook.
And then, nested even further down, we find generative AI. This is the specific subset that we are all interacting with today when we use modern tools. Generative AI systems learn patterns from all that existing data, not just to analyze it, but to create entirely new original content. Whether that's writing text, generating beautiful images, or even writing computer code, it generates brand new output that literally didn't exist before.
Moving right along to Section 2, Meet Large Language Models, or LLMs.
Now that we've got our definitions straight, let's meet the specific engines that power those modern text-based chatbots everyone's talking about. Now, what's really fascinating here is how these models actually process language. See, you and I read words, but an AI, it only handles numbers. Through a process called creating embeddings, the AI turns words into really complex mathematical representations. It calculates that the relationship between king and queen is mathematically similar to man and woman. It's literally doing word math to map out how concepts relate to each other.
Because it's essentially just doing math. Researchers sometimes refer to these models as a stochastic parrot. And this is absolutely crucial to understand. The AI does not actually think. It doesn't know what the color blue looks like. It is an incredibly advanced parrot that can remix and repeat everything it has ever heard in statistically coherent ways. At its core, it's just a highly sophisticated autocomplete engine that's predicting the next most likely word based on its fast training.
So what does this mean for us? Let's get into Section 3, AI in your daily work. The big practical question is, how can this incredibly sophisticated math parrot actually help you at your desk today? Well, I want you to think of the AI as providing everyday superpowers for your desk job. It is a brilliant cure for writer's block. You can use it to brainstorm ideas and whip up outlines when you're just staring at a blank page. You can use it to draft emails, memos, and documents in seconds just to get a head start. Or, say you've got a massive, 50-page report to read before a meeting, just ask the AI to summarize it, and you've condensed hours of reading into a quick overview. It's also fantastic at explaining complex concepts simply. If you hit a dense topic, just ask the AI to explain it to you as if you were a beginner.
Awesome, right? Let's check out Section 4. The art of prompting.
To actually unlock these superpowers, you need the right playbook. Because the AI is just predicting the next word, the output you get entirely depends on the instructions or the prompt you provide. And this brilliantly illustrates the difference. A vague prompt like, write a blog post about LLMs, will get you a boring, super generic response. But a context-rich prompt changes the game entirely. By saying, act as a professional web developer, write a 500-word blog post explaining LLMs. Target audience is small business owners. Tone is friendly. You are suddenly giving the AI a role, a format, an audience, and a specific vibe to follow.
So here is your simple 3-step daily AI workflow that you can start using right now. Step 1, write that context-rich prompt we just talked about. Step 2, let the AI generate a first draft. Just let it do the heavy lifting of putting words on the blank page.
And step 3, which is without a doubt the most important, apply human review, fact-checking, and editing. Remember, the AI is supplying the speed and the raw material, but you are supplying the truth, the taste, and the strategy. Never, ever skip step 3.
Which brings us to our final section. Section 5, pitfalls and safety rules.
Because look, every good teammate needs boundaries, right? And your new junior assistant is no different. First up is a concept called hallucination. Because the AI is basically a pattern matcher trying to predict plausible-sounding words, it doesn't actually know the truth. So sometimes it will confidently invent false facts, fake statistics, or even completely non-existent sources simply because those words fit the mathematical pattern it's generating. It's not lying to you on purpose, it's just hallucinating a really plausible-sounding answer.
Next up is bias. These models are trained on massive swaths of the internet. And let's face it, the internet is full of skewed perspectives and human opinions. These subjective viewpoints can absolutely get baked right into the training data and then be unintendedly reproduced in the AI's output. This just means we have to be vigilant editors of its work, always double-checking to ensure the final product is balanced, accurate, and truly reflects our own professional standards.
So the crucial point we always need to remember is the human-in-the-loop rule. You are the driver. The AI is just the navigation system. You should never let the AI drive autonomously or blindly copy and paste its output without reading it. Your human oversight, your judgment, and your specific expertise, those are completely irreplaceable.
All right, we've covered the sandbox definitions, the sophisticated math parrot, your new everyday superpowers, and the essential safety rules. Now the real experiment begins. Think about this. If this junior assistant can already draft, summarize, and brainstorm in seconds today, how will it completely reshape the very nature of your job tomorrow? Don't get left behind on this one. Test out your new playbook today and find out what it can do for you. Thanks for joining this explainer. Stay curious and happy prompting.